Welcome to Computer Specialist YouTube repair channel. Today we have an HP 14-D like David, K like Keith, 0076NR. Basically, this is the cheap laptop you could pick up. I think I picked this up for about $70 off of eBay. I'm gonna tear it down right now. Everybody wondering what's in here. It's not a bad machine. It's a 14-inch. Non-touch 1366 by 768 resolution. It's an AMD A4 9125 2.3 gigahertz processor. AMD Radeon R3 graphics chip, 4 gig of memory, 64 gigabyte solid state currently. It's got an HDMI output, USB-C port. Will run Windows 11 Home. That's what's on there now. It's got a decent little battery. Wireless 2G and 5G, and runs on a 45 watt charger. So this model basically, for someone looking to, surf the web, basic looks, if you're a local repair shop, we carry them because we have a lot of people coming in here and are always asking, hey, what's the cheapest computer you got? Hey, I got they got kids and they need, something to get on with, and basically what they really want is they want something that's, if it breaks, they're not going to be very upset about if it gets cracked or there's water spilt in it. So basically, that's what this model's for. We'll play YouTube videos and stuff like that. So with that to be said, there's 2 screws on the front here, 2 Phillips. So we'll take those both out. This one you really don't need magnetic. For a lot of videos we have the magnetic things. This one's pretty simple and straightforward on there. You got these rubber feet. I would advise taking tweezer or some kind of there, get in there. The goal with this is you want to get it underneath and you want to lift it up, and there's going to be screws under here, but you want to kind of get underneath the glue. And once you get the glue up, you want to just wiggle it back. Try not stretching it, because it doesn't go back in as easy. But basically, with that being said, you're going to pull that back. A lot of times people, you see videos where they'll just peel back enough to get the screw off. One screw on the front side. You could do that. I just find it easier to peel it off. The tape, this has been off a ton of times. It's been good. These screws are a little bit longer than the front one, so when you throw them off to the side, make sure that you label. There's some same thing with the back here, so you can do that. Good tactic is to wiggle it back and forth. Like I said, try to avoid stretching it. You can also use the plastic spudge underneath. Like I said, this one's come off pretty good. Once again, put that off to the side. That's a little bit different than the front one because it has the little markers that go into there. So this has 3 filters. So here you're gonna do 1, 2, and 3 up. Okay. At that point, that's all the screws on the bottom. So you got 2 in the front, 1 here, 3 in the back there. All right, at this point, this model, best thing to do here is to get this thing on the surface here, and you want to basically, with a plastic pick, don't use anything hard. You want to use something softer than the plastic you're trying again. Just basically get it inside here. Doesn't go in, try a different area, but you want to get in there. You want to wiggle around. This is one where the actual bottom, so I could possibly show you here. Put it up and down, but the actual bottom is going to come off. So you get down there, and you want to just keep working it. Go down along there. You can keep going over here. Get that side out. So as you see, it comes off here. Once you get one side off, I recommend flipping it over. I don't recommend yanking on it. You can break the clips. Let the plastic pick, do its work. Same thing there. You're getting right in there, as you can see. Around here. Another tactic that works good is when you get here. Usually this back is the paint that will hold on. So get the pick around the corner and get it back behind there. And basically, what you want to do is you want to get that out of there. And then here you can slowly grab behind, here and pull. And once you get it back there, run the clip. And like I said, as you can see, I'm letting the plastic do it. supposed to do everything. You could technically, yank on it and it would come off with your brake clips. And then you just want to, at this point, move it and it comes right off. So really important on here, on all laptops when you're working on these newer stuff. So now that you have it the bottom off, and you want to close the screen, don't close the screen as it, with it just like this. This thing's very flexible, so you want to put your thumbs on the hinges itself, put the screen down, and basically hold it tight here as you go down. The reason why is we get a lot of laptops in here that people worked on them themselves, and these are broken out because they, when they're working on them, they don't know what they're doing as far as closing it there, or they try to close it when it's open. There's a lot of pressure goes on here. So with that being said, this is now inside this model. So several things right off the bat on this particular model laptop. As you can see, this has only one memory slot, which is very unique to a lot of laptops or people that worked them in the past. This is the SATA drive in this. So as you can see, it's a proprietary drive that's in here. You can upgrade these. This is, like I said, this is 64. We're not really going to do that. But they do make different sizes on these drives. You have to get them unique, from HP. But like I said, this is going to be a cheap machine on here. One thing good is the original HP battery on here. We picked up cheap, so sometimes you get nervous on here. The fan, if you needed to clean it or check it out, does have a removable wireless card. Some of the newer ones do not have that. So they're built on. So they're on there. Charging jack is on a wire, so easily replace. Need to change the charging jack. These screws out, open up the hinge. I'm not fully going to disassemble. This is more just for informational for people wanting to see the inside of one of these. Headphone jack, USB port, HDMI, all soldered on. So if that's broken off, not an easy job. On this side, you got a USB-C jack, which is on a board. And the card reader. So if you did break the USB-C port, and needed to, I'd advise just buying a whole board and doing the soldering job on that. With that being said, if you're replacing the screen on these, 1, 2 screws here, 1, 2, 3, LCD label here, wireless wire there, and that would take the screen out of there. Looks pretty simple, cut and dry on there. But this is pretty clean inside, so like I said, I think can't beat for $70, get you online. It's got a camera, it's got a decent little screen on there. This is a model if you're replacing the keyboard. If you got one of these with a bad keyboard, easier just to replace this whole top. You gotta take everything out, gotta take the motherboard out. Motherboard's a few screws here. But not the hardest job in the world, but gotta replace it. But with that being said, I'm gonna on the description of this, I'm gonna show you what options you have as far as memory, and I'm gonna show you what options you have as far as SSD upgrades. The good part about this is some of these models, like the EMC models, only have SSD built into the motherboard. That's horrible because you can't upgrade it. So if it's a 32 gig, or 32 is bad because you can barely load Windows on there. 64 gives you minimum room too. This particular one can be upgraded. So look in the description. I'm gonna post some links to there. That's it. Anything else that you may want to know, we carry this model in stock. So if there's anything else you want to see, or maybe you want to see a video of something else on this, post it in the comments. Like always, if you see anything that we could do better, we love criticism on there, as long as it's not being mean. But like I said, make sure you sub us. If you're running a channel similar to us or something that you think we may be interested in, sub us and ask for a sub in return. Have a good day.